This new version of you is grounding in right now. We have a lot of earth energy that's coming through with Pentacles, with Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And they're all coming through with different lessons for you when it comes to your own value, the way you value your time, the way you value your energy, how productive you have been or haven't been, your life mission, if you've been following that and feeling aligned with that or not, right? It's all about your career and the structure of your life right now in your body, your physical body, that are all calling for your attention. And so you might feel some sort of resistance. And this is exactly why this resistance is coming up. So you can look at it and like open up to see, oh, okay, I can forgive myself. I can be more compassionate with myself with the King of Cups energy. So this is reflected in your external reality too. You might notice that other people are doing things you wouldn't do. They might be triggering you with what they're saying to you, or not even to you, but what you're witnessing in them. Right? We have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So this is significant for not wanting to let go and feeling attached to having a certain thing at a certain time. And the divine wants you to know that divine timing is real. And when you are feeling as though you need something by a certain time in order to feel good about yourself, that's what's coming up right now. And that's when you're going to feel the struggle and the suffering, right? Pain is something that we all experience, but we don't have to suffer. Suffering is the resistance to the pain. All right? It's actually, it can be from personal experience, when you're feeling the pain, it actually feels, there's something that feels good about it because you're experiencing the authenticity of the moment. But when you're restricting that pain, when you're telling yourself you shouldn't feel that way, when you're caught up in a certain idea and you don't want to let it go, that type of suffering, it feels agonizing. And so if there's any kind of agonizing feeling that's coming over, again, really connecting with your body, breathe into the moment and be as present as possible. Reduce your consumption on social media could be really, really helpful, okay? And yes, it is helpful to be more productive and to look at what your soul mission is, right? When it comes to your business, when it comes to like what you're here to be, not just do, what you're here to be. And how can you be that today? Literally, it takes one moment for everything to change, literally. And there's a massive ripple effect. And I'm seeing this card, wow, and it looks like ripples. There's a massive ripple effect that's happening in your life when you embrace the discomfort and you feel the pain. Wow, there's so much that's opening up in you. So the beach, the ocean could be really significant for you. Reading new books. I did have a book that stuck out to me. See, look at that. Rob came when we're talking about surrendering, right? You will have this energy that comes to you. You will be magnetic when you're like, all right, I surrender to the divine will here, and actually doing it, not just thinking about it. Our egos like to convince us that things are happening even when they're not, right? That things are processing even when they're not. So when you're actually deeply in the moment, you're not consumed by the past or the future. What are you feeling right now? That's where it opens up and a lot is revealed to you. Okay. And there's a paradox that's coming through for this reading. The more that you let go of ascension or getting over it or healing, the more that you like get over the end result or being with a certain person or having a certain amount of money, when you actually are focused on the journey and embracing literally what is right now. Loving What Is by Byron Katie. This is a book that I recommend to literally everyone that I work with, okay? When you do that, whoa, there's so much that opens up. And again, you become magnetic, and it's a lot easier to forgive yourself with the King of Cups. It's a lot easier to forgive others. And that's why it is important to be compassionate with yourself first, right? It all starts at home. When you're compassionate with yourself, when you're loving to yourself, when you're forgiving to yourself, because there's some grief that comes up when you start to experience things in the present moment that maybe you didn't allow yourself in the past to experience. There's something about channeling that's coming through. There's going to be not only information, but just this energy that channels into you that helps you see other people that maybe are triggering to you, that maybe are, there's been a lot of judgment around, whether it's to you or towards them. There's this, it's going to be a lot easier to forgive them when you really do that for yourself, because all parts of us want to come out to play at some point in our life. And when we can embrace that, the dark, the light, and everything in between, the whole spectrum, we're able to do that with other people because they're on their own soul journey as well. It's 4, 5, 6 right now. So there's a lot of progress that you are making as you slow down. And 3 of Pentacles, this is other people coming through to help you. And notice that window with the butterfly peering through. It seems like a new guide is actually coming through to help you in this time. And they're always sending you messages. So look out for butterflies. And the more present, this is so key, the more you are focused on what you are experiencing right now versus what other people said or what you should say or do or what you did, all of the past and the future, the more guidance you will literally just experience, and it will launch you. It's going to feel like you're like the chariot is coming through. It's like this quicker movement that naturally happens without force, right? And so the Knight of Pentacles too, there's been a lot of progress that's made in your life, and there's a lot that's working for you. And I'm hearing success leaves clues, and this has to do with your guide. So with all this Pentacles energy, with this stay grounded and all of the earth signs coming through, the biggest thing right now that you're being guided into is feeling your body in the present moment, okay? And looking at your daily life and how aligned that is with who you want to be. And instead of just focusing on who you want to be it right now. What are those qualities, right? And we hear this all the time, but how can you actually do that? How can you actually do that today? And a lot of it starts with forgiveness, right? And it starts with loosening that tension of needing things at a certain time, because that's telling the universe, I don't want your help because I need it at this time and I'm not going to accept anything other than that. So, like release your jaw, okay? Your shoulders and your feet especially, and just allow yourself to maybe listen to this message again. And if you want any extra support, I have new options for personal readings that you can find on my website. I will never reach out to you guys, okay? There's a lot of scammers out there. So please keep your wits about you. That's another, oh my gosh, that's a book that was coming through. So we had the book A War to Be Won that I saw right as I was sitting down for this, and Battle Wits. So keep your wits about you. And there's something about your personality being really witty that wants to come out to play. So let yourself be more playful. Yes, this earth energy is coming through, but that doesn't mean we need to be serious in order to be productive. It's actually like, how can I bring more play and experimentation into my everyday? All right, because this war is going to be won if you feel like there's any kind of war energy. And the more that you can have fun with it and see yourself from a little bit of a zoomed out perspective of like, oh my God, she's such a cutie, he's such a cutie, whatever. Like, humans are so adorable. Let's have fun with this. There's a lot of heaviness it is lifting, but first you need to feel the heaviness and embrace that pain in order for it to lift. Don't try to lift it. It's going to happen naturally. Okay? And it just turned 5 o'clock. 5 is the number of change. 'Tis the season of change. And our egos do not like change. So have that grace with yourself, have that compassion. And if there's any harsh voices that are coming through, then talk to it. It's not you. It's not you. Okay? Don't feel like any thoughts that come through you need to attach and become. This is a part of this new version that's really coming online, is that old one wants to stick around. Your ego does not want to die. It wants to take the wheel, but we got to let Jesus take the wheel here. The divine knows better than us humans. And if we think that we know better for when these things are meant to happen and when this change really sets in, then we are denying like the love of God, literally. And God knows better than all of us. Let's be real. I'm sending you guys so much love.